Jeremy Hunt has been accused of a second rule break over tours of Westminster. We're going to read into this exclusive from iNews, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here, an exclusive from iNews with the headline that Jeremy Hunt has been accused of second rule break over tours of Westminster. It is the second time the Chancellor has been accused of breaking parliamentary rules over charging for access to Westminster in less than 2 months. Guys, while you're here, make sure you hit the like button and share this across social media so others are notified of this video. Jeremy. He is so desperate to hold on to his seat. A desperate man looking to do desperate things. I'm surprised that the man has not actually started giving it away for free with the desperate attempts for him to hold on to his constituency, because the polling has not been very good in his favour. Oh, no. Have you not noticed? No. He's not in a very good spot. Liberal Democrats have targeted his seat. And at the moment, the polls are not very much in his favour. Probably because his last budget and previous budgets has not been, shall we say, appealing to certain sections of his constituency, shall we say. And this feels like to me a little bit of a trying to woo some of those people to saying, "Oh, come on, if you come and vote for me, and I'll take you for a tour for a small fee. I'll take you for a tour around Westminster. You know, I'll show you some things around and whatnot. You know, that kind of thing." But he's been caught out because they're not supposed to do that. Not once, but twice as well. And it's just like, dude, why don't you actually, do your job and actually do some things for your constituency? And maybe you won't find yourself in the position that you're finding yourself in, Jeremy. Oh, wait, that's, yeah, you're not very good at that either, clearly. I think about Jeremy and I think about his time as Health Secretary more than anything, about what he done during that time. And he was vile. He was a vile Health Secretary. I mean, I'm concerned about West Streeton coming in. But this man, he was vile when he was Health Secretary. And he certainly doesn't know, and he's certainly not very good when it comes to his numbers either, to be fair. So let's read what this dummy has to say. So Jeremy Hunt has been accused of breaking parliamentary rules over the advertising of tours of Westminster for the second time in less than 2 months. The Chancellor's team has been promoting weekly tours of Parliament to constituents at a charge of £22 each. The rules for MPs explicitly forbid the offering of access in exchange for payment. In February, Mr Hunt referred himself to the Parliamentary Commissioner for Standards after I revealed that he had offered access to the House of Commons for school fundraising. MPs offering tours of Parliament are permitted to charge for travel and associated costs such as booking fees and refreshments during the trip. It must be made clear in the advertising of such events, and there is no charge related to the tours themselves. Mr Hunt's Goldman and Ash Constituency Association uses a ticketing website to book the tours. And it was not made clear on this platform that the £22 charge for the visit was for the associated coach, travel and booking fees. After being approached by the Chancellor's team rectified this, and the distinction is now made clear. When paying for the tour ticket, and the website states the website states that you are offering directly for the Goldmans and Ash Conservatives. Little bit of very clearly. Not everything is as clear as it seems, doesn't it? The website. The ticketing website is currently advertising 4 upcoming events simply called Tours of Parliament, with dates during April and May. In a social media post last December, Mr Hunt said he had met over 300 constituencies who intended Tours of Parliament, and he looked forward to continuing the next year. A source close to Mr Hunt told the website in question was used as a processing page, and constituents would only have been referred to it in an email or a letter, which has made very clear that the charge was for coach, travel and booking, as is standard practice for many MPs and constituents with parliamentary rules. The Chancellor's office run these tours as a service for his local constituents. He and his local party have never made a penny out of them. It's categorically wrong to suggest otherwise. Okay. Sure. A senior Labour Party source suggests that Mr Hunt ought to be ultra cautious about appearing to commit another breach after having referred himself to the Standards Commissioner for a previous rule break. Forget that. Earlier this year, it was revealed that he had donated £100,000 to his local association after it was newly formed to take account of the boundary changes at the next general election. While the Office of Parliamentary Commissioner for Standard declined to comment on Mr Hunt's self-referral over the auctioning tours of Westminster to raise money for the school attendees by his children, it is understood that after assessing the matter, this will not be investigated further. This decision comes after the Commissioner reprimanded 4 MPs, Ruth Cadbury, George Freeman, Caroline Lucas and Kate Oswald, for providing access to House of Commons as an auction prize since 2019. Yeah. Something is definitely fishy there, that's for sure. And I'm not talking about Rishi Sunak. Yeah, Jeremy Hunt. I do get the sense that this is a desperate attempt from the Chancellor to try and woo some constituents over, because right now he's not in a very good spot right now when it comes to polling and favouritism there. And the Lib Dems are targeting that seat, and they're targeting it strongly, and they need to. I want to see Jeremy Hunt kicked to the curb. I want him out. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way, but this is not the first time he's been under the eye, that's for sure. And it will be interesting when the general election comes around to see how he handles himself. And let's hope he doesn't stay in his job for too long either. But what do you guys honestly think? What do you make of this? This cash scheme sort of thing to try and get people into sort of thing. I just feel like it just comes across for me as an attempt to try and woo some of his constituents over to me. I don't think it's very, very clear to people, and they look at it as a tool of Parliament. They don't really look at it too much about them directly helping Jeremy Hunt. But it does come across to me like this is trying to be a bit of an appeasement to me. But let me know what you guys think about this story in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Share it across social media so others are notified of this video. And subscribe, because it really does help support the channel. And if you want to go one step further, financially support me and the work that I do here, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member for as little as 99p. Or join me on Rumble or Patreon for exclusive content there as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope to catch you all very, very soon.